What is going on, guys? So today we have a busy day. We just hopped in the old truck. I gotta head over to Boulevard Tire, drop off a spare of wheels over at Boulevard Tire, and I'm gonna get some burnout tires mounted to those so Ashley can do a burnout in the burnout competition or show, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's competition or not, at the American Muscle Show that we are going to Saturday. We're actually leaving Friday. It's gonna be 14-hour drive. It's about 1,000 miles from Florida to Pennsylvania. So we're gonna be driving all day Friday, and then, which you guys are gonna be seeing this, I believe, Friday. So we're gonna be driving there all day. Saturday, we're gonna be at the show. So if you see us, stop by. You're gonna see Ashley's car. We're bringing the truck and trailer, having a nice drive up to Pennsylvania. It's gonna be super fun. So definitely see us there. I gotta go pick up the shirts after I drop off the burnout tires, and then I'm heading down to ID Motorsports to record a review on their 18 GT with full bolt-ons, E85 headers, intake, Cobra Jet intake, everything. So I'm gonna be doing that and then basically packing up. So I got a busy day and I'm gonna take you guys along with us. And we got the 3/4 Stangs. I love teasing you guys. Right over here we got the Cobra, Turdzilla, and Ashley's car. And we're hopping in the old truck and whatever's over there. All right, as you guys know, Boulevard Tire is pretty much the only place I go to get tires balanced and, you know, alignments and everything. So we're pulling in here now. My friend Jason works here. He always takes good care of me. And we're gonna get the burnout tires mounted here. All right, drop the wheels off. There's Jason. We got some nice Michelin Pilot Super Sports to burn. That's gonna be fun. So now we gotta head down to Winter Park to go get the shirts. That's by a GTR. So I just picked up the shirts. There is a slight issue. They actually printed the wrong color. So we have an order for the correct colors, although we still have these shirts. They're actually a lighter gray. We have them in small, medium, and large, so there's a very limited quantity. So I'm gonna offer the option of anybody. I know there's a few orders that were kind of on back order. So if you wanna try out this color, I'm gonna be emailing you guys anyways. But if you wanna try out this color, you can let me know. I can send this color. The new color is unfortunately about a week and a half out. So for American Muscle Show, I'm gonna be bringing these, and then I have XL and XXL in the dark gray shirt. So unfortunately, there's kind of a mess up, but I mean, it's an interesting color. But if you are interested in this color, I'm gonna be, after we finish the back orders, depending on what people want to do, I'll be posting them as limited quantity on the website. So we only have 50 of them total, 5 of which are small, I think 25 large and 20 medium. So we're gonna have those, and yeah, I'm gonna head back and get ready to go to ID Motorsports. All right, so here are the shirts. So it's a little bit hard to tell on camera, but these are definitely a much lighter color, which might be nice in the summer, but it's not exactly the same color. But these definitely are really nice. You know, it's the same design. It's just not what we were originally going for, so we're still getting the other one. But like I said, if anybody who has these on, you know, back order would like this color instead of the other color, I mean, this is gonna be a nice light color for the summer, so let us know for sure. And then after that, I'm gonna be posting these up on the site for, you know, limited production, basically. I brought the shirts inside. We're gonna hop in Turdzilla. I just loaded all the camera equipment in the car. Oh, I just remembered, I need this. It's in the Cobra. Suction cup mount. You guys just saved me because I was recording a video. I remembered. Little behind the scenes action. So I definitely need this guy. I'll just, of course the door would be locked. So now we're gonna hop in Turdzilla, head down to ID Motorsports. It's in Holly Hill, Florida, which is basically Daytona Beach. And he's also gonna make some tweaks to the tune on this just for some idle things, but I mean, this thing's freaking solid. I cannot wait to get this thing to the track. So we're gonna be doing a review video on the 18 GT, which you guys will see in a separate video, but I'll insert some teasers to show you around ID Motorsports a little bit. So a lot of you guys were wondering what the RPMs look like on the highway with 456s. So it's definitely high. I will absolutely agree with you. Here's 70 miles an hour. We have a 3650 trans. It's about 2600 RPM. If we step it up, let's see, around 3000 RPM is still an okay cruising RPM. We're still right at 80 miles an hour, which is not bad. I mean, we're a little bit below. Let's go right there. Yeah, 3000 RPM is 80 miles an hour. I don't know how well the audio is coming out because, like I told you guys, this car is loud. There's a lot of stuff that's rattling around in the back, no back seat. The car's not perfect at all, but there's definitely a lot of noises in here. But that RPM is not bad at all. 80 miles an hour at 3000 RPM. The funny thing is, with the T45 trans and the 410 gears, that is where it did basically, you know, it did 80 miles an hour at 3000 RPM. What I noticed is with the 3650 trans, it actually has a better final drive gear for 5th gear. So what that means is it was actually lower RPM at 80 miles an hour. 80 miles an hour is usually my cruising speed, so that's, you know, about where I cruise. So 80 miles an hour is still 3000 RPM with 456 gears and a 3650 trans. The trans does make a difference on where your RPM is, and we're also on a 26-inch tire, which can also affect the RPM. As for anyone saying 456 gears is too much, I would not say so, and even it's not too much for a highway-driven car. I have driven cross country in my 01 Cobra, which had 410 gears, and I really didn't have a problem like cruising about 3000 RPM, which is about 80 miles an hour. Got 24 miles to the gallon still, because remember, you have less load. If you hit the gas, like, the car actually like moves. So I would say don't fear the gear on an NA car or a centrifugal supercharger setup. It's always something, right guys? I believe I blew another serpentine belt. So what I'm doing here is I'm pulling off the road. I'm not leaving the car on because the water pump doesn't work. So no power steering into here, and let's go check it. Pretty positive though. I didn't let coolant temp get too hot though. That's why we're struggling to park and everything else. So let me pop the hood. We'll take a look at this. Pretty positive the belt just snapped. Damn, I'm telling you, man, always something. And that is correct. You got a little overheating here. The coolant temp only saw 230, which is not great and healthy, but it's not too bad. So here's the belt. And I don't really know, everything's really hot. I don't really know what actually broke. It looks like it might have just slipped off. I did do a nice 2-3 shift. That kind of could have broken some things. We definitely got a little shredding there. It is warranted. I just don't know if the tensioner, ow, that's hot. I'm gonna call Matt from ID Motorsports. We're only like 5 minutes away from him, so see if he can give me a hand with this thing. So everything appears to be okay, and I know I'm gonna get comments about why does this keep happening. I don't know. I wish I knew. Ow, frick, that's hot. I just burnt myself. I know some people were saying the alternator bracket, which I will look into trying to pick up one, because possibly that could be getting some flex at some higher RPM and causing this to basically slip off, because this belt isn't torn to hell. I mean, I'm sure it's stretched out now, and we got a tear there, obviously, from when it came off. But it's a possibility that it could have came off the alternator. So I'm gonna look into getting that brace there. I mean, we just keep breaking belts, man. So, I mean, this does have some miles on it, has a lot of dyno pulls on it. It's warranted, so we're gonna get that fixed. So, huge shout out to Matt. he is going to be headed over. I'm headed over to the shade. It's 90 something degrees out, broken down car, and I know you guys are going to be saying those damn Fords. I mean, the car is a, you know, it's a junkyard built car with a bunch of random parts. I'm going to the shade here because it's so much cooler here. Huge shout out to Matt. We're meeting up anyways at ID Motorsports to, you know, film the review on the 2018. Instead, he's going to be driving it to meet me. We'll stop by AutoZone, get a belt, and we'll film the actual video. So it's funny how things work out, but hey, whatever. All right, so I just called O'Reilly's. They have the belts in stock. They also have an extra tensioner in case that has an issue. The car's way too hot to really touch and feel around. So I'm thinking it's just the belt. I'm thinking it's getting some sort of flex. There's something wrong there. I've checked all the pulleys before, and before the issue was definitely the tensioners. We blew through the stock tensioner when we blew through 2 AutoZone tensioners. The stock tensioner snapped in half, then the 2 AutoZone tensioners literally exploded. And it looks like we have Matt right here rolling up in the 18. Gonna be our savior for the day. Oh yeah, I should probably bring this. This is my warranted belt. Let's see. Yeah, I think he saw me. So he's gonna pull in here. We're gonna do the video on the 18 and obviously fix this thing because that's what I'm driving. Oh man, gotta love this fun. And here is Matt. In the 2018. I think this is supposed to be on the car. Yeah. Alright, we got the belt back on. We're gonna follow Matt over to the shop. This belt's kind of spent, but it's gonna work just to drive. Once again, huge shout out to Matt for coming and bringing me some tools. We're gonna bring this back over there. I'll end up replacing this belt with a warranted belt, but huge shout out to Matt. I mean, we're driving again. This belt's definitely squeaking, so this belt is spent, but it's definitely gonna bring us, you know, around. All right, we just made it to ID Motorsports. All right, so we just finished filming the review. This thing is awesome, so you guys definitely look forward to it. Literally, Matt is backing it up onto the lift. He's getting this thing ready to put the Roush 2650 on the car. So literally, I just went for the last drive while it had the Cobra Jet intake manifold on it. So here it goes, backing it up right onto the lift. In all of those boxes over there, he has the Roush blower. All right, so I'm heading out of ID Motorsports. Had a good time driving the 18 and hanging out here with Matt. He also just fixed Turdzilla. We had a little bit of an idle issue. Everything's all squared away and we're good to go. The serpentine belt needs to be replaced, so just take it easy on the way back. All right, so I put down the camera for a bit, did a few things. I picked up the burnout tires and wheels, and they're in the truck. I also loaded the truck up to the trailer. We need to get Ashley's car clean. Unfortunately, we've got to clean it before we drive long distance on trailer, which is then gonna get dirty. But I mean, you know, I gotta get it somewhat clean because it is filthy right now. I also got a replacement belt from O'Reilly's. So I'm gonna toss that on here, and this should be good to go. Now, I just have to decide what to do before the thunderstorm hits. See if I should wash the car first, pull it in the garage, make it sheltered from the rain, and then pull it back out, or not. I don't really know. All right, car is clean and in the garage. So now all we need to do is wait for the storm to pass, then load the car on the trailer, and we'll be loaded for tonight besides some tools and whatnot. All right, so it is now later. My neighbors are gonna hate me. I gotta get the S550 loaded onto the trailer. It just stopped raining. So I'm gonna get it loaded up on there. Hopefully it doesn't start raining again, but I honestly just need to get it on the trailer because I don't wanna do it early in the morning and wake everybody else up. So hopefully I can get this on semi-quiet on the trailer. All right, so I managed to get the car loaded up, strapped down. I think everything should be good. It seems to have a good balance of, you know, tongue weight. The weight's mostly over the axles here. I am pretty bummed, and what I'm about to show you is something that I'm not happy about. So the jack right here, the wheel failed. So the wheel broke, and I was using the jack for the tongue jack right here. So the wheel on that failed, causing this to tilt over, cause the jack here to hit the ground, and that's when it basically pulled out of the bolt over there. So all that stuff, I was okay with it, and then I noticed this. Oh man, I am super upset about this. Like, I love this truck. And so basically the jack handle slipped over and nailed the truck, and unfortunately this won't even buff out because it pulled the paint right off with it. So I am super bummed about that. I mean, you know, stuff happens like this, especially when you're towing and doing a bunch of different things, but I will say I am super bummed about that. On top of that, if anyone has a jack up in Pennsylvania for the American Muscle Show, gonna be needing one. It's way too late to go to Harbor Freight, and it's basically gonna be too early in the morning to go to Harbor Freight unless we can stop somewhere along the way, all the way up to Pennsylvania, which is about a 14-hour drive. So we will need a jack to be able to get this off the car. If I don't find a jack from someone or buy another one, depending on if we even have time, I'll be able to somehow rig this together to be able to jack this up so I can get the car off. But I mean, guys, you can hear the disappointment in my voice. Like, I love this truck, and it really hurts me to see this big scratch here. I mean, like over here, this part is like buffing out, but all this is paint that is stripped away from the car or truck. So I'm super bummed for sure. Well, on that bummer of a note, we will see you guys tomorrow at the American Muscle Show. If you see us, stop us, say hi. And we have stickers and t-shirts available, so if you want to meet up with us for those things, definitely let us know. We will see you guys tomorrow. I'm super bummed about the truck, but it can be fixed. So we're gonna head out tomorrow morning, and that's basically gonna be your morning of watching this video, because this video is going out tomorrow, however that works. All right, see you guys.